It's February, but here's my 2026 reading goals. I was realizing that I basically already have reading goals that I've just notated in my head, and then I was thinking, why not like just make a video about this? So the first goal is to read more classics. Classics have historically intimidated me to a great extent, but this year I'm going to embark on reading The Brothers Karamazov. So even if that's the only classic I read this year, it's more than I've read in the past, so it counts. Also, contemporary classics count. My second goal is to read more diversely. This is a goal every year, but it is definitely worth mentioning. I believe that if you're not reading diversely, you're doing everyone a disservice, including yourself. Reading diversely is an absolute must. In 2026, I'm going to read more translated fiction. Some of my favorite books have been translations, and once I started reading translated fiction, it was like a whole new world opened up. I feel like reading translated fiction has been an absolute game changer for me. Not only has it helped me expand my horizons, learn about new things. It's also helped me in my own writing and has just in general expanded my mind and my thoughts and my worldview, etc. I'm going to read more poetry in 2026. So, similarly to the classics that I mentioned, poetry has always terrified me. Growing up, I found it extremely intimidating, and whenever we had to read a poem in school, I would like freeze up. I just found it very opaque. It felt like something that was on a really high shelf that I could like see a glimpse of it. And I knew it was important, but I couldn't see the full thing. Since then, I mean, I've read more poetry. There are books of poems that I've enjoyed, there are poets that I like, but still, I feel like I have this sort of like mental barrier with poetry. So I want to read more poetry and just explore that a little bit more. Next, I want to read more experimental stuff. I have been really into experimental fiction in the last year or so. I find it very fascinating from my own writing perspective. And lastly, I want to read more books for fun. I didn't read for fun for a very long time in grad school, and then I started reading for fun, and it's kind of started me being a voracious reader again. Sometimes it's okay to read just something fun just for the sake of pleasure. So I'm going to try and embrace that more this year. And for me, it's all about balance. Like, I want to read classics and poems and experimental stuff, but I also want to read for fun. So I'm going to do it all this year. So, what are your 2026 reading goals?